cake eating time.
I actually can't believe how much of this I've already eaten. Did I eat some without realising on the way?
I've literally
think
eaten
so.
like twice as much as both of you.
I've got a bigger slice, so it doesn't count.
I love this cake.
This is such a good cake.
Really good.
It
I
was.
mean, I was lost for words, so that's...
Do you know how this
Says
cake
everything.
was born?
I do.
No, I think I was out of that one.
So
I don't know what happened.
every member of staff at Crumbs Doilies gets a birthday cake on their birthday. Well, if they're not in on a different day, but they get a birthday cake, and the guys in the bakery always come up with amazing random flavours that aren't on the menu but are like, well, they're off-menu treats, aren't they?
Yeah.
And it was Hannah's birthday, and Rosie made a kind of version of our Sticky Toffee Cupcake, but in cake form. It wasn't quite this, it was like a whole load of other things, but when the book came along, I was like, we've got to do the Sticky Toffee, and then we've also got to put custard in it, because you can't have, in my opinion, you can't have Sticky Toffee pudding without custard.
It's true.
In an ideal world, we'd also have a scoop of ice cream here, but
Yeah, see, I'm an ice
it's
cream
not an
lover.
ideal world right now. So yeah, so that's how this cake was born, and I blooming love it. I think it's my favourite layer cake from the recipe. But, oh, is it?
Really?
I don't know actually. I said that maybe a bit hastily. I think I might have to rethink. Hang on, let me just eat a bit of
Okay,
cake.
well, I'm going to tell you what the best one in my opinion, the matcha and black sesame layer cake. It is so delicious. Even like if you don't like matcha, because it's not like I just like to like drink loads of matcha. I don't even like it that much, but put it with sweet stuff and it's amazing. So it kind of like, it's kind of almost a little bit savoury, like the matcha and the black sesame, they tone down that sweetness. It's got Swiss meringue buttercream, so it's just like light and moist. It's got 8 layers.
8 layers.
And it
Yeah,
looks
look.
amazing.
Oh, let me
Let's
get
show
it.
you a picture of it. Like, it's just so gorgeous. And I didn't think, not that I didn't think I'd like it that much, but like I didn't expect to love it as much as I do. And like I dream of this cake. Can you see?
Look at that.
It's so pretty.
It's so nice. Actually, this is really good.
And it's really classy. And when we were like coming up with things, it was quite hard for us to like come up with new cakes sometimes, because like we're constantly coming up with things. And so like coming up with new designs, and then we were like in a meeting and how are we going to decorate this? And then Sam was like, guys, I want you to make it look like a plated dessert. And we were like, what? Sorry?
He went on and on about it. It needs to look like a fancy restaurant plated dessert with like a quenelle and like a splosh of something and a dot of this and a dram of that. How many times did we do
Like,
this top?
So many.
Is there a quenelle?
It's so much
Oh, that's
harder
not
to
bad,
make
no.
it look like a plated dessert.
It actually is really
so
hard.
much more respect.
And
for
also,
pastries.
I cannot, like, it took me so many goes to do a quenelle with
Yeah,
Swiss
yeah,
meringue buttercream.
yeah.
It's actually really hard.
It is really hard, but I'm glad he did push for it because it looks incredible. It's so classy and different, and it's
Classy.
cool to like try doing different, like it pushed our boundaries as well. This whole book, didn't it?
Yeah,
Very
the whole
unique.
book did, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we had like how many weeks of development? Like 4 or 5 in total, really.
Yeah.
Like, which is
Not enough.
total madness.
I mean, it was enough. Clearly it was enough because we've got a whole book's worth of stuff. But yeah, we would have been nicer to have a bit more space.
It was, but then I kind of think like if you've given loads of time, then maybe you become a bit lazy with it, or you're not
Oh, yeah.
pushing. Like
I
having
would have
that
done.
tight deadline is like.
It keeps you going.
If
Go,
we'd
go,
had
go.
9, 10, 11 months, I would have left it until month 8.
Yeah, like
9 or
homework.
10. Wouldn't I?
Yeah.
That's absolutely what I would have done. What's your favourite bake?
My favourite bake is,
Be honest. Go on.
well, I would say it's the banana blondie. That is, but
That's fine.
also the milk chocolate passion fruit cupcake.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know I love
there he is.
passion fruit.
This is Dane's
yeah.
masterpiece right
It's
here.
also one of my favourite pictures too. Like
Yeah.
I was in love with this picture when they
It
set
makes
it
me
up.
think of like a rising sun.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, or like a film poster of a rising sun. That's
Yeah.
what I
Yeah,
always think
it's
of.
really
I love
like
it.
warming as well.
Yeah.
And the cupcake sponge of that I love because it's that yogurt base, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit tangy and it has a little bit of passion fruit in too. So
It does.
it's really moist. And then the milk chocolate Swiss. Swiss is always a winner, clearly. And a little dollop of the curd. I actually got that from Nikki because she once did a cupcake that had like a little splodge in the middle, so thank you. and, and then the disc, I don't know where that came from. I think we'd seen it before, or we'd done it with a different design.
We did it with the black sesame.
The black sesame.
Cupcakes.
Yeah.
And then we were like,
It
no, not the black
worked so
sesame. Sorry,
well.
the miso
That's
caramel
a really
cupcake.
good
Yeah.
one.
That is a really good one.
Miso
Let me
caramel
find it.
cupcake. That's delicious, actually.
I won't be able to find it.
Again,
now.
like, because it's got just a slightly different, like, flavour profile than we
Yes.
normally use. So it's
Here it
like
is.
quite, yeah, so good.
Gotta love those discs.
Love it. Yeah, I love these discs.
Yeah.
Kind of classy.
They
I
are
like the
quite
word
classy.
They are.
It's a classy disc.
What's happened to us? We got all
Hey, well, we're
classy.
never not classy.
My favourite bake from the whole book, though, is the Twix bites. And actually, I had the most fun developing those, and I might have done it like 4 or 5 times. So the Twix bites, Twix TWICK, just in case you were confused, but it is an homage to the other kind of Twix, which hopefully won't come for us. I mean, I don't know why they would, unless they wanted a bite of these delicious biscuits. So it's a shortbread biscuit base with chewy caramel and then dipped in tempered chocolate. Oh my gosh, I just love them.
I love them.
I just love the way that your teeth kind of go through the bitey, chewy toffee bit and then the crumbly shortbread.
It's kind of like a millionaire's, but in
love
like
it.
bite-sized
Yes.
form.
Yeah, it's perfect
like
size.
that.
And I love this. We broke how many biscuits to get the perfect little caramel pull away? We were like, no, another one, another one.
We've broken biscuits and cakes and cupcakes and brownies in all the ways you would ever think of now for the photography for this book, just to get the right amount of like.
Yeah, we should have got Davina in here saying, hey, fancy another one?
Yeah, sure.
In Big Brother, she always used to say, you know, when the housemates are going in,
she
she'd be like,
did.
hey, you, fancy another one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Old school.
But the photography is like amazing, isn't
It
it?
really is. I mean, look at that front cover, guys. It's beautiful.
It is.
This whole book, I mean, Sam was semi-joking earlier about making a coffee table version of this book with just the photos in, and actually, I'm here for it.
I totally
look
think
Because
that's awesome.
they're so beautiful.
Yeah, everyone needs to see these photos. We
Yeah.
work with the most coolest group of, well, I say group, there's only 2 of them. Chloe Hardick, who was the photographer, and Daisy Shayla Webb, who was the stylist. They were like an absolute dream. They kind of came in and just like fitted in with the family like straight away.
They did.
Yeah.
And
got
actually, they
us.
just came back and did another project with us, which we'll tell you soon. But they were just wicked,
Yeah.
so much fun, and they've made our bakes look even better than they already did.
The
True.
dream.
Which
It
is,
was the
you know, it's
dream.
already quite hard to make them look better. But, you know, photography on the book, we spent 2 weeks doing it, and it was really intensive because we had 90 things.
Over
Because there's a
90.
photograph for every single recipe in this book, so that's over 90 photos, and that means over 90 things to make. And in 2 weeks, I can't believe we did it, but honestly, I have become really, really good at making a sliced cake look. Now got my tweezers out, paintbrush, moving crumbs about, taking a bit of crumb from here to fill a hole
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
The tricks of the trade, guys.
It's madness,
Yeah.
really, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I
That's true.
remember when we did the shoot for the first bit, the cake book, working with Jamie Oliver's food team there and seeing the food stylists. And I'd never seen food stylists before. And they had, like, some of them had, like, rolls of tools. You know, like a chef would have,
Oh,
like, a
wow.
knife roll. They'd,
a
like,
hairdresser.
unroll their
A
tools.
dentist.
But it was all, like, tiny little things, like a toothpick and a set of tweezers and a
fun.
paintbrush. And they'd, like, spray, like, oil on things to make them glisten. I was fascinated. It's an amazing, amazing world.
All the
so
tricks.
crazy.
styling.
I
Yeah.
love all the stuff they use, like mashed potatoes instead of ice cream.
Yeah, they do that.
We have an ice cream, and it is real ice cream in there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
a skillet cookie.
That was really hard to shoot because it was on a hot skillet cookie, and
Oh.
so it was just melting. But it actually, shall I find
Oh my
that
god!
photo?
Yeah, because that photo is awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Talk
And that
amongst
cookie
yourselves.
is awesome too.
Hang on.
It is. I remember going to the shop to get the ice cream and I was like, should I get this one or this one? One had seeds in, one didn't. You know, no, seeds.
Oh.
No, vanilla seeds. Make all the difference.
Look at that. Oh, so this was the perfect amount of melty ooziness. Remember?
Oh, she's so pretty.
And then when we taken the photo,
oh my god,
we were
just-
done with it, and we just
Oh, we
like everyone
dived
just grabbed
in.
a spoon.
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
the
because
best
the
day ever.
publishers were here that day as well, weren't they? They
Oh,
were like,
yeah,
oh
they
yeah, we're just like
were.
Yeah.
digging in.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, like, we're so proud of this bit. Can you
Totally.
tell?
It's so cool, and it's a total team effort as well. And there's like these really lovely pages at the back, in homage to the awesome cake team.
Yeah,
aren't
don't
there?
forget
They're
about these
actually-
pictures.
Yeah, they're some of my favourite pictures.
So cute.
Yeah, let me show you the camera. So this is all the team. There's Sam looking happy.
Smouldering.
This is all of the team, and well, not all of the team, but you know, lots of them, and they are just look how happy everyone looks. It's just and I don't know if you'll notice, but there's a very special guest on one of these pages. He's called Mr. Wiggles.
Oh, Mr.
We'll let you find him. I'm not going to tell you who he is, but you find Mr. Wiggles in these photos.
5 points to you. If
You get 5 points.
Mr.
You don't get a
Wiggles.
prize, but you just get respect.
You've got to
doesn't
find
know
it
who
then.
Mr. Wiggles is.
No.
Right, well, that's what we'll be doing this
Okay.
afternoon. Is that West Wally?
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, we're really proud of it. And, you know, we are just so grateful to everyone for all your support. Right, well, I'm going to give us a standing ovation. Yeah, we'll see you soon. Thanks so much for joining us. Please let us know. Please let us know what you think of the book. Oh, if you felt like it, you could always give us a review on Amazon. That will always help.
Yes.
Let
us know what your favourite
as long as it's a good one.
as well.
That's
Like,
going to help.
we want to see what you're baking. So Instagram, hashtag Crumbs Doilies book.
Yes.
I believe is the right
Yeah.
hashtag.
Yeah.
And yeah, we can't wait to see what you guys bake.
Very excited.
Make
Bye.
it this. Make
Oh,
it
yeah.
this cake. 'Cause
I'm
this
gonna
cake
eat
is
this.
So good.
I've done my baking for the day.
Is that drippy bit
Yeah.
still dripping down?
You got a whole slice of cake there, girl.
Me? I have not.
I mean, all right, you've got most of a slice. Honestly.
I was looking at the drippy
Digging.
bit.
I thought you were going to scoop it out. What just happened?
I didn't see anything.
Dane Pemberton. Fair enough, though.